You can also edit things that you've got in your iTunes library on this. So I could edit a song with my words in it randomly, but you can't. It won't let you publish that from it because it'll know it's an authorized thing.
So it's just like
For
your
shits and
version.
gigs. Yeah, but you can if it's something you've just created from scratch, like we're about to do, upload it and shit. They say.
So if you slowed down the music enough, you could actually just speak the words to your favourite song.
Yeah.
So like, she got a smell, and it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories.
And it's playing as a Blackfruit Sky. I.
And now I see her face, she takes me away to that special place, and if I stare for long, I'll right down and cry. Oh, sweet girl of mine.
Oh, sweet child of mine.
And then there would be sweet child.
I like that as well. Without me even telling it to, it adds all capitals at the beginning of everything regardless. It's like, yeah, I feel professional. What should we put for the description? It's not obviously going to be a description, but it helps if we're doing this.
Right.
Yeah.
We would be rating people's ears if they heard us. Awkwardness, racism, sarcasm, gayness, and David.
I just realised this records from the start that when I'm typing in the names. This has been recording for nearly 2 minutes. So that recorded everything we just said, actually, I think.
Oh god, I feel violated.
I'm taking your oral rights away from you.
No!
I think that's actually against the law now that I think about it.
Is.
I'm pretty certain you can sue someone based on the grounds of, like, threat and nothing else. Although, if it's in Glasgow, I doubt this is gonna really take effect. He called me a doba, taking him to the sheriff court in Hamilton. Oh fuck! I bet you I see hundreds of them going and taking place when I go to uni every day.
Pretty well.
Look at you hitting your little children snacks.
Don't fucking that's horrible.
Oh god! I'll stick to my Whisper Gold, whatever the fuck it is. Unwrap Gold. Win tickets for the games. Oh fuck! That's really good juice, isn't it? Oh baby. Oh, it's broken. Ah.
Da, that don't.
Tastes really good though. So Ross, would you want to introduce yourself? Phones on silent. This is a classroom, mister.
Alright, okay. Hi, I'm Ross. I'm secretly a rapist. Oh wait, shit.
That's good. What's your Twitter name, Ross?
Ross GR666, and no, the rest isn't the number of the beast. What's your name? Why are you here?
I'm Zoe Deschanel's stalker in my spare time. But yet again, who isn't? Let's be fair here. Apart from David, who's Katy Perry's stalker. But yet again, they're the same person, just living double lives. Have you noticed that thing going around where it's like 5 people that actually look like her? Emily Blunt's in it. She doesn't look like them though.
It's only Zoe and Katie.
Katie? Oh yeah, Katy Perry. I got confused because you called her by her first names if you knew her. Me and Katie go way back. I told her to ditch that Russell Brand asshole.
It was all me.
Oh, then you had to go ruin the Olympics. Well, more than it already was, let's be fair.
And then Freddie video saved that.
Yeah, and then Jessie J walked all over that, mate.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, did you see that air guitar?
Yeah.
The whole world seen that air guitar.
I know.
Brian May, for a brief second, forgot the solo, looked at that, well, for a starter, that very revealing bodysuit, and thought, what a pathetic air guitar.
I wish we didn't ask you. I wish we'd asked Adam Lambert.
Yeah, that's what I was confused by. I went to Samantha at the time. What? Oh, it'll probably be Adam Lambert. Jessie J walks up. But Adam Lambert was touring with them? What?
Don't worry, I did the same thing.
Made no sense.
Should have been Paul Rogers because he's from Britain and he sang with them for a while. Even did a whole album and 2 tours with him.
Should have been that guy called Eric something from the Monty Python films that did Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. Somebody tells me he'd have done a brilliant version of Was it We Will Rock You? Yeah, it was We Will Rock You,
We
wasn't
Will
it?
Rock You.
It was We Will Rock You plus about a 2-minute solo from Brian at the beginning.
2-minute jam, yeah.
2-minute jam in which his crotch was trajected towards the world from his massive coat.
Brian May though, it's allowed.
Nice coat. Oh god. Oh, it's ridiculous. I wonder where Gavin is. He's probably all wet and dripping out of the shower.
Raping.
That makes it sound like he's in a room next to us having a shower, when really he isn't. Yeah, this is actually a brothel. We're in a brothel right now. Homemade brothel. Actually, that is next door. Who am I kidding? And by next door, I mean the Beeston room. Oh my god, I'm Mr. Popular. I have a message on Facebook and 2 notifications.
Alright.
Hope it's not from that fanny that keeps messaging me that knows Gavin. It is. What is with this little twat? His name on Facebook is actually Ronan RFC Stewart. He's actually got that in his name. 4 hours ago, he sent me a message saying, right, R-Y-T.
Yeah, short for alright.
Yeah, I know, imagine. Then 3 hours later, he discovered he could spell it a bit better than that, but still not correctly. A-L-R-Y-T. Crazy fucker. Crazy fucker.
Why don't you just ignore him?
I have been ignoring him. Fuck knows why I added him. He's an annoying little shit. Did I ever tell you I broke his nose by accident when I was like 7 or 10?
I think you did it.
It was hilarious. Little kid, just imagine the scene. Me in a trampoline, quite big as I was even then. And Gavin there as well. Little kid tries to attack me by playing wrestling. Bounces forward on the trampoline straight towards me. I turn around, he hits my elbow, he flies back and takes out another kid. Both of them are crying in seconds. Oh my god, it was hilarious. A pair of them deserved it though. One of them was English. What's my notifications? Well, Dave Martin's big party. There's not that many people down for it. David, you will need to organise your own way home because I just can't be fucked. I'm getting a hotel.
Yeah, that's what he said the captain on Friday.
Right, so what should we talk about, Ross? We need to show us something incisive. I wonder if this is still actually recording. Yep, it is actually. It tells me in the top. I don't even need to unlock it. Amazing. What segment should you do, Ross? You're going to do a music segment? And if I actually better not do that, because that'll probably just turn into shit. Good remastered Queen shit.
Oh, new Slash album this week.
Another 12 months of despair. I don't know.
New Darkness album out tomorrow.
If this ever does get posted, that it'll probably be like months in the past that happens.
Oh no.
New video uploaded. New Darkness album out tomorrow. Woo! Never. Who the fuck is Shawn Michaels? He's telling me to like him on Facebook.
He's a wrestler.
Facebook. That's what the Swedish call it. Is that Mark Zimmerberg guy that made it Swedish?
Don't think so.
His name sounds like that guy that writes porn or whatever.
No, that's
Zimmerman. Isn't it?
No, he composes like every movie soundtrack ever.
Just getting a well-known composer mixed up with a porn writer.
You're thinking Ron Jeremy? Ron Jeremy?
Who? Jeremy Clarkson?
No.
He'd probably write some pretty fucked up porn.
He would
Mind you, I'd still read or watch it, just for the shits and gigs. Bet you James May gets a gay scene in it.
Because he'd still be able to somehow, I don't know, get in things about the government and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's the middle of a porno. James May just is like trying to do dirty talk, just turns to the camera. And by the way, as if it's like one of his like invention programs, the government's doing a really shitty job. Well, actually, he can't really say that, can he? Well, it's a porno, he can do what the fuck he wants. He's James May, he can do whatever the fuck he wants regardless.
Yeah, the scenario for Richard Hammond is he's in a tooth whitening clinic.
How can Oh god, I just pictured that and I shouldn't have.
Yes.
Literally.
Echo.
It's like that Horrible Bosses film where Jennifer Aniston's like the nympho that really wants to sleep with the guy who's like basically a dentist's bitch. And
So a dental nurse.
yeah, only he's a guy. And the person who should be a nurse is hot as hell and totally into him and she like goes
You can get
basically
man
naked.
nurses.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston could go crazy on my teeth if she wanted to. Like that's probably some type of fetish. I bet I'll encourage that. Oh my god, Ross, look at that picture.
Make it bigger.
That's bad.
Oh. Oh.
That is just...
Oh.
That's crazy. That's just disgusting. Such an obscenely fat man should not be allowed to take his top off at a football game. God. Those are at least G-tits.
Oh, aye.
You must be pregnant or something, it's the only way.
No, Cage. It's the only way.
What? Jack Black's voice has got a bit deeper. Cage, your chode is mine! Oh god. Oh, it's eating more. Ah, that's pretty funky. Samir Nasri scored a goal for Man City, I'm assuming to win the game. And underneath his shirt he had written Eid Mubarak Obama? No, it's Eid Mubarak, it's that.
Mubarak.
Is that, wait, I don't want to sound racist here because this is getting recorded. Is that Pakistani or Indian? Because there is a difference.
Is that?
We got it.
All I know is like,
Who gives a fuck? It's gonna be on YouTube. It's not like, if I get hate, I don't care.
all I know is they eat spicy food.
We eat more of their food than they do, probably.
That's because their food's better than our food.
Haggis is pretty good. Imagine haggis curry. I want to try the haggis pakora I've seen.
Go up the street.
You know what's sad as well? When I went down to England, barely anybody even knew what haggis was, never mind had tried it. And I'm talking about people who are in their 50s and they aren't ignorant people either. I found that just a bit frightening that they're like so closed off to it. I mean, imagine, that's England as well. Imagine what it's like in other parts of the world. Do you think anybody in America knows what haggis is?
Might do, because like there were entire Scottish communities in certain states and
Well, there's also Irish ones. That doesn't mean they've got a potato famine going on.
yeah, but there's a lot of drunks,
That's just America for you.
a lot of shamrocks, pints of Guinness flowing everywhere, rivers of Guinness.
Rivers of Guinness. Oh my god.
Be pretty cool.
You know in water, like you can take in a certain amount of water when you're drowning into your lungs and you can still be okay after you get resuscitated? With Guinness you'd be dead after one gulp. That stuff's like lead weights. You get enough of that in your belly and a river of Guinness, you're dead. That's gonna be a horrible way to go. Drowned by Guinness.
I can think of worse ways. Drowned by tenants.
Let's discuss these. Worst ways to die. Go. We'll do it quick fire. You, go.
Death.
Articulate.
Death by listening to Lady Gaga.
Okay.
I win.
Pretty. No, even worse. Death by seeing Lady Gaga naked. Ross is just plastered all over the floor. It's just, he's everywhere.
I need to pick my guts back up, get me to an ambulance.
No, it doesn't work like that. You respawn, Ross. This isn't real life. This isn't IRL. We're in a video game right now.
Alright, okay.
Right, come on, discuss another way to die. Please don't make it Lady Gaga orientated. We could get a lot of abuse from people who are Lady Gaga fans. I know.
Also known as idiots.
Oh, well, no, I prefer to call people that believe in God idiots.
Now you're crossing the line.
I'm not crossing the line, it's Christianity. That line has been danced over more times than a paedophile on a playground.
Speaking of pedophiles, you heard the new Gary Glitter album?
Gary Glitter's still alive?
Maybe, I don't know.
I thought Elton John had him locked up in his piano. God, there's one very gay man.
Well, I think the quickfire deaths of when and fizzled out very quickly there.
Almost as quickly as your Iron Brew.
No.
I was gonna say no. Wait, that's it. Speaking of Elton John and Gary Glitter and like that guy that performed the Olympics.
Oh God.
What was his name again? You know the really gay guy. I know that's not narrowing it down much.
Ed Sheeran?
No, not him. Not the ginger one. Gingers can't be gay. They've got superpowers.
But no souls.
That's what gives them the superpowers. If we didn't have souls, we'd all have superpowers. More room in our bodies for epicness.
I'm already full of epicness, but I've still got a soul.
Yeah, but the Iron Brew just subdues it. It's like your kryptonite. If you stop drinking Iron Brew, you'll just all your powers will return. So instead like Superman flies up to the sun. Oh, for God's sake! Right, well, no man, cola! I nearly lost it.
Gav, what a chode.
Oh my God, Gavin, you chode. You can talk to the iPad while I'm getting.
Okay. Ali's just stepped out of the room, and what he's actually about to do is have a quick 50. And if you don't know what a quick 50 is, it's masturbating. While talking to Gav.
Hello, Ross Green.
Go away, Gav.
Did you pause it? Or is it still recording?
It's still recording.
Oh,
Well, this is fucking brilliant, isn't it?
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Still recording, is it?
You made me knock over my cola, Gavin. That is. Look at the head on that.
What makes it?
Yeah, Gavin gives good head out here.
No, see today, I put a shot of espresso in cola.
What?
A shot of espresso in cola at work.
What did you eat out? Did someone?
No,
Some mad pensioner lady request that?
No, it's horrible. I just made it, and see it foams like.
Well, I bet it would.
It's like Guinness.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's
Tastes
colour.
like it tastes like Guinness as well.
We were just talking about Guinness as well, like ultimate ways to die, like drowning in Guinness because it's so thick, it just kill you instantly.
Drowning espresso cola. That'd be worse because it tastes.
Oh yeah, dining cold coffee.
What's wrong with that?
Cold coffee's bogging. No, not the comics.
What you got?
Dick.
It's crazy. Aye. Gavin, who's that guy that performed the Olympic closing ceremony? He was raging gay. Actually, was raging gay.
I didn't watch the closing ceremony.
Was his name Michael something?
George Michael.
George Michael.
Yeah, he is raging gay.
Yeah, but that's my point. All these people were from the same generation.
Mhm.
And I've always had to go to my dad, didn't you ever sort of notice how gay they were at the time?
No.
It's like
Yeah.
Oh, Freddie Mercury, music video, walks in, dressed as a woman, doing the cleaning. Before you know, he's making a sandwich.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, no one realised he was actually bisexual. Way.
That's what the fuck. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, exactly. Get fat right.
Yeah, but Ross, you would probably agree that bisexual's only cool unless you're a girl.
What?
Or your name's Freddie Mercury.
What was the name of the guy from Pulp Fiction?
Samuel L. Jackson.
No.
That guy's pretty
Guy
black.
from Greece as well. I've completely forgotten.
John Travolta.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Elton John
He
again.
dresses
he's rage gay.
as a woman now. That's his thing. And shags
Right.
men in bathrooms and.
But didn't he do that for Hairspray, that remake of that
Yeah,
musical?
and
He
he
actually
freaking-
dressed as a
he-
raging fat
He
whore.
freaking loved it, didn't he? Still, he hasn't put it down.
Aye, that's what got him into it.
He hasn't unstuffed. In both
He's
ways.
still wearing the stuffed bra from that set from about 10 years ago.
And the.
And in the other regions.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, if you think about it, he wore a lot of latex in Greece, didn't he? A lot of tight
I see if
jeans.
you watch Grease and really look, he does ponce around. Like
That
a
was the
gay boy.
style back
But
then. though.
wasn't it a musical?
Yeah, it
I've
was.
never
That's
seen
the
it,
thing.
but
That's the whole point.
even then, the name Grease, it's the name of like a sexual tool that a gay man would use.
Or the byproduct of making chips.
Imagine you use chip grease in sex. That'd burn. The ring of fire.
There'd be little crumbs in it as well.
Oh!
If you were making crude
Ruined.
little crumbs.
Ross can never eat chips again.
Can never go to the Alfies again.
As if that fish wasn't fresh enough.
So you got stormtroopers.
Stone peppers. Oh!
What?
You can join the Haribo fan club.
Oh my god. Anyone who's listening to this, join Haribo fan club.
You'll be the only person over the age of 5 in
So?
the Haribo fan club.
Haribo's awesome, what you got
It'll
against
be
Haribo?
you, that little detective child from the programme.
And the 2 parents that have the minds of a retarded child.
Who ate all the fried eggs?
What the fuck? When did they become Cockney or Yorkshire?
That's the detective.
Who are? Who ate my Haribo? Fuckers.
I got a combine harvester.
And I'll give you the key.
Ooh, ah,
Who are?
Combine Haribo.
Ooh. Imagine Oompa Loompas, but instead they were all just midget Yorkshiremen with little stubbly beards that went ooh, ooper dee.
Dark.
Combine, dart, yeah, that's it. God, that bit.
I'd love to see the bit in the film where it describes where the Oompa Loompas are from, and rather than the whole bullshit story it comes up with, it's like, Yorkshire.
Yeah, I just found wondering about Yorkshire.
I was gonna say, Willy Wonka's became Stevie Gerrard.
Gerard.
Remember, everything's gotta have a question at the end of it. Like you're always surprised. Or
Gerrard.
something you gotta ask.
I think we've
Same with Geordies.
Geordies? Fuck, I hate Geordies.
Scum.
Fuck, I hate Geordies.
Scum. Geordie is like the worst thing to be.
No,
Well, no, let's
Liverpool.
discuss the different levels of scum in Britain.
Okay.
Okay, at the... right, okay, so would the highest be the scummiest or the lowest?
We'll go
That's
for
a
the
fair point.
lowest.
It's like in South Park when they describe, like, the top bitch is really the bottom bitch because they're the
Yeah.
bitchiest bitch.
It's the bottom
so the
bitch.
bottom bitch is really the one that's in command, and the high bitch is the one that's the lowest bitch, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the top of the hierarchy, you've got the bottom bitch, followed by the less bottomest bitch.
So, basically, if we say the top is the scummiest...
yeah, so the top is the scummiest, but we refer to them as the bottomest.
Right, okay, well the top, the actual physical top would be law.
Well, this is... I was going to say, we're probably going to talk about a lot of places that none of us have ever been to, but we're all just judging stereotypically.
Well, let's.
But that's what we're for. We're Scots. Let's do that.
And we're
If you
teenagers.
broaden the.
Giving away too much
Spec-
information,
bro-
Ross, we're
bro-
going to get stalkers.
Let's widen out the spectrum. You said law,
Mhm.
a small town, a small reservation. on the
It's not a town,
It's a
it's called Law Village.
small reservation.
It's
on the
not a
outskirts.
reservation.
May as well be. You've
No.
seen people that come from law.
I lived among them, learning their ways for 7 years.
That's true. Well, anyway, if you're
Fuck,
gonna
how did you get out, Ross?
to generalise law,
A lot of paying off using drugs.
well, cold turkey.
No wonder you got the keys to the dangerous drugs cabinet at work.
Hey.
What? Who are we going to give it? Well, I hear Ross has got experience out to that. He came from there. There. Well, actually, we're talking about when you work in Wishaw. Wish is like a grade spec above law, and that's not much.
Well, any.
They've got their own Aldi. That puts them above us, probably.
We've got our own Aldi.
Yes, we do actually.
Is it a Lidl or an Aldi? I get them confused.
We've got both, I think.
We've got
No, we
an
don't.
Aldi, but they've got a Lidl and an Aldi. Actually,
They've
the
got
Lidl...
two? They can afford that?
The Lidl brings them down again, but they've got a tattoo shop which brings them up.
We've got a tattoo shop
You know
now.
you're
But it's scummy as hell.
Is it?
Oh, aye. Whoa.
You know you're a bit prejudiced when you consider one of the either Lidl or Aldi to be distinctly better than the other. I mean, I can understand if you're talking about maybe Marks and Spencer bistro food and like Tesco's finest, because all the Tesco shit is basically just repackaged crap. It's fancier packaging crap. But
Yeah.
Lidl and Aldi, we're talking about like a penny difference in your like 100 grams of potatoes or whatever here.
So I think they helped out the Haiti earthquake, just sending food parcels of shite to we hungry
Well, everyone
Indians.
shits, don't they?
Yeah.
Everybody shits
sometimes. Although if I was only shitting sometimes, I'd be a bit worried.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm shitting all the time. I don't know about you.
Yeah, but sometimes you'd
What's
be
a
like,
healthy regulation to be shitting?
maybe once, twice a day. Depends how much, food I've eaten.
No, have you never had one of those days where you seem to just do nothing but eat, but you don't shit?
No.
No, you ever get one of those days
I've never
where you
noticed.
don't really drink in, but you're pissing every half hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get those, but
Must
I think
have
that's just because we're becoming old men already in our prime.
Aww.
It's true.
Prostate
I
like a
tell you,
watermelon.
David's like Benjamin Button, born an old man, becoming younger. Because yesterday he told me his knees don't hurt anymore. And the irony thing is, Brogan said her knees did hurt. I was like, ah.
He's becoming Benjamin Button.
So he's going to gain a really, really deep South accent. basically become a less retarded.
You got prayer mouth.
Good film.
It was a great film, but that's the thing I don't understand. He managed to make his way throughout the world, albeit he inherited a lot of money from his dead father, without ever having to go to education. Ever. He never, I mean, he seemed to be quite worldly and well pronounced and knew quite a lot of words for a man that never went to school.
It's called a library.
A library?
Yeah, a library.
Let's just think of all the words that he probably can't pronounce.
Did he not get homeschooled in that little home he used to live in?
No, because they thought he was going to die every week.
Oh, yeah, and he was
Because
all...
they kept thinking, oh, he's going to die soon, there's no point. Because that's what Black Mama said. Oh, he's gonna die soon,
By
can
Black
we keep
Mama?
him? And then the really horny church minister, surprisingly, fuck twist there, shocking the plot, kept saying, oh fine then, we'll let him stay because he's probably going to die next week.
Ali's never been to the Vatican before, clearly.
Quite clearly.
Well, no, but he was for another woman.
Fair enough. They don't
And
do that.
plus, let's be fair, and let's be brutally honest here. How many, like, archbishops or, like, ministers that are quite distinguished in the Vatican or the church have you seen that are black?
None.
Exactly. It's like women, it's not against the rules, we just don't like them, apparently.
A while ago it was like that, but presidents, but now look.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
a black president.
I was going to say we've got a Tory president, but okay. I mean, president, what am I saying?
We've always had Tory prime ministers though. I mean, look at Thatcher. Fucking
What about
Thatcher.
Tony Blair? He wasn't a Tory.
Well, no, that's the thing, though. I'm not the most greatest guy on politics, but I still like to bitch to you because he fucking pisses me off.
Yeah.
But,
By the way, no one's
but
going to
Blair
know
wasn't
who
that
he is.
bad, really, was he? I mean, the reason why he mainly got blamed was purely because he followed America into Iraq. But let's be fair. If he didn't, there'd be a lot of shit coming our way eventually.
No, but see, no, I'm actually against that. It's more everyone blames Gordon Brown. Gordon Brown was actually just trying to wipe up Tony Blair's mess, and he was getting all
I mean,
the
he
blame
wasn't ever
for
meant
it.
to be a prime minister. I mean,
No.
he was a blatant chancellor of the exchequer, wasn't he? Like the money guy. I mean, but a guy with one eye who's obscenely fat, who used to box in the navy.
Not obscenely fat.
He was obscenely fat.
No, it was like
All
basically
British ministers are obscenely fat. It's like in the requirements.
he was like a big man who's just going to seed, so he looked kind of broad, so it didn't look like he was fat, but he was fat.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think he was that tall either. It's one of those things.
Bigoted old woman.
Stumpy, more stocky than
Aye.
anything else.
We should end this soon and just listen back to ourselves.
I don't think we want to. My plan is just upload this shit as it comes, because I don't know how to edit on that.
Snigger as it comes.
Are you not going to edit out your obspurious references to people that nobody knows?
No, you're saying people don't know who Gordon Brown is. For the record, everyone
No.
who's listening, Gordon Brown was the last Prime Minister
You
of Great Britain.
dropped Ewan in there.
Well, that doesn't matter, really.
Who really cares who Ewan is? I mean, it's Ewan after all.
Ewan's an SNP person.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say some harsh words after that, but I better keep this... Well, fuck, what's the point keeping it PC
I
anymore?
can think of my phone's vibrating, but it's just my hip.
Your hip's vibrating.
Like, inside the
That
socket.
hip-
Is it lying?
Is it lying?
Is it lying about vibrating your hip?
Don't know.
Is it good vibrations? Is it good vibrations?
No, okay.
By the way, Ali's actually a girl.
Yeah, that's true, if you didn't already
My
know.
real name's Alison.
Yeah, that's why we call him
Let's
Ali.
think of a name for me then. What's my girl name?
I think Alison's pretty accurate, to be honest.
I need a last name. I'm not a hooer who just has a first name like Sparkles or Tiffany
Chantel.
or Mary Jane.
Or
Chantel!
Or Crystal or something like
Aye,
that.
Crystal. I'm not like that little tramp from Ted, which was a brilliant film.
Going to see it for free on Thursday. Fuck yeah.
How for free?
Because I work in a vet. Quite literally, because I work in a vet.
What is that? What?
I fucking love the reps that
What
come
you were
in.
gonna say? You fucking
You get
shitty
reps?
pets?
Yeah, reps.
Like sales reps?
Yes.
That come in and give you free shit?
Yes.
For
Sales
what?
reaps?
So we'll sell a product.
So you get free cinema shit?
Well, usually it's like just free food and we'll pretend to be interested while they say stuff, but this time they're like, oh yeah, there's a free short educational movie before you see free hilarious movie, and then we're also going to give you free popcorn.
All I get is fucking Jehovah's Witnesses.
Haha.
Jehovah's They come to try and convert the pensioners in their senile age. Come join us.
Yeah.
You're weak and useless, but we need the presence.
come to quell me.
If you get enough, what's the collective term for a bunch of pensioners? Probably a
Zombies.
garden centre.
A
I
horde.
think it is a garden centre. A
I
horde.
thought it was. Would it not be basically wherever they go and still game?
Where's that?
So the pub, the bookies, the post office for their
They're
pensions.
too active. We're talking about the pensioners that Gavin deals
you know they don't
with,
do that anymore.
What?
They don't go to the post office for their pension. They just get it in the bank account.
accounts.
When did that start happening?
Probably.
When the post office started closing due to lack of money.
Yeah.
I remember seeing old people queuing up, but now they don't. Now they're treated like human beings. I don't think that's right.
I like them locked in a home,
Yeah.
away, where I can't see them.
That's where my parents are going as soon as I've got enough money. That's actually what I'm
Even
saving
if
for.
even if you win the lottery tomorrow, you'll still send your parents to a home.
No,
That's-
he won't wait. If he wins the lottery tomorrow, he'll do it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Right, Dad? You don't need to work another day of your life. Oh, that's good, son. I'm sending you to a home. What? I'm perfectly. You're going to a home.
break-
Shackle him to the bed. Only feed him on weekends.
But Alice Cooper's in 2 hours. I've got a spare ticket to sell. No!
Can I
Just
come?
like, and then I just walk in afterwards. Seen 2 members of the original Guns N' Roses. Walk back out. The last time I ever seen my dad. Meanwhile, I just basically stick up the middle finger to my mum and say, "Fuck you, you bitch."
What about the cat, Ross? Will you keep the cat?
I'll keep the cat.
Just because you're afraid it'll kill you in a zombie apocalypse if you double cross it.
Yeah, would have.
It'll mutate and just come after him and create a vicious new breed of cat people led by Ross's cat.
Zombie catmen.
Zombie cat, man. Well, you've got no cheek, Gavin. You fed your cat maggots when you were on
I
holiday.
didn't feed
and
it
died.
maggots. Well, you say fed it maggots, but the point is the food was there and there was maggots in it, so I didn't eat the maggots.
But I thought you said you came back and it was like lying on the floor, basically dead.
No, it was fine. It died like 2 years ago.
So it died like 2 weeks after. It was fine. It just died a couple weeks later.
It didn't even live with us. It lived with like someone down the street because the dog chased it away.
I thought you said the dogs were okay with it.
The old one is. The new one wasn't.
The new one got like serious injuries from that rockery that your mother kicked it into.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Animal cruelty is always hilarious.
It really is.
Let's face it, Harry Hill bases an entire TV series off of it.
I look at those pictures of little skinny donkeys starving in farmhouses, and I just like, I'm like, oh, you deserve it because you're a donkey.
Donkeys. It's like Jews back in Jesus times. They thought, "Don't worry, after this is over, it's all plain sailing."
Then this guy called Hitler's gonna be there.
Well, that's funny because I seen a picture today and it was like Jesus and it was like some it wasn't even angels. It was like a triangle and a circle that had a face that were talking to him, saying, "Come on, Jesus, it's time to come for your second coming or whatever." And he's like, "Oh God, it's been 2,000 years and I still hurt from being crucified." And it's like they're over there and he said like, "Oh, what year is it?" "Oh, it's like 1920 or something." No, it's like 1863 or something like that, or blah 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 blah. And then he goes. And he's like getting a haircut and stuff, so he looks more modern. And then he says, "It's okay, it's good. Why? It's time for revenge." And you just see him shaving off his beard and leaving a little Hitler tash, and it's like, so Jesus came back as Hitler. Take
Right.
down bitches.
Time for revenge, little Charlie. Oh,
So
mate,
it
no.
wasn't that hobo that told him it was the Jews' fault that they had no bread. It was just because he was Jesus. And
You sure it wasn't Charlie Chaplin he came back as?
Wasn't Charlie Chaplin before Hitler?
No, Charlie
still.
Chaplin was during Hitler. That's how he was able to do the Great
I thought you said 1860s.
Well, that's what. No, how old was Hitler when he died? 'Cause it was in 1945 that he died.
Be in his 40s.
So
No,
1960.
more than that because he fought
Oh,
in
he
the First
had-
World War.
He had Parkinson's. He must have been in his 60s.
Yeah,
Did he have Parkinson's?
It was a big cover up, but you could see old footage of him like shaking and trying to shake
No,
people's
because he's
hands.
getting bombed every second. Is that Parkinson's, sir?
But
Could be that. Could be the bombs.
Is it not nerves that he might be touching the hand of a Jew?
Well, his SS guy said he had Parkinson's.
Hang on, we'll
Maybe
Google
it's
it.
because he bred an entire regime to want to kill people that don't have blonde hair and blue eyes and Jews,
he
and
doesn't
he
like
himself was all of those and above.
Yeah.
By the way, I am an Aryan. I am a master race. I am actually Hitler's next of kin.
Yeah, Ross is an Aryan, and his last name's actually Mr. Black.
Ross.
Ross Black. Ross Black.
Yeah.
White blonde man.
Blondman.
It's either that or because of Ross's long hair we can't see his pointy ears and he's an elf really.
He's a Vulcan.
But you'd be a baby elf because he's not tall enough to be an elf in that case.
Aww.
But that means you're also related to that little gimpster.
You are a Vulcan.
What's his name again?
Nerd, you bastard!
Leonardo Bloom or the fucking names. Orlando Bloom, that's it. Leonardo. No, that's Leonardo DiCaprio. He's another wee faggot.
Right, okay. The best source I can find is Yahoo answers or questions or whatever.
No, Google.
What's the...
It was all. This was the search. Everyone else was like BBC News and Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, while he's doing that, pop culture reference, you said we're naming people that people don't know. People might not know who Charlie Chaplin is.
I was talking about Ewan.
Doesn't matter! It's a loose name out of context. It was in part of the story.
Someone asked, did Hitler have Parkinson's disease? Was that the cause of his loss in World War II?
Yeah, died of Parkinson's.
Yeah. First of all, Hitler probably did have idiopathic Parkinson's disease, but that is still debated. They're having mass debates about that.
Yeah.
Masturbating all over the place.
They are. I feel like a math debate, by the way.
That's what
think we
they
should-
do in the House of Commons. They have masturbations all over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have.
That's why there's so little women in the parliament. Because
Yeah.
that'd just be wrong.
They have math debates.
Exactly.
Not in front of a lady.
The
No.
first symptoms appear in 1937-38.
When he shot a man by accident, lol joke, he just killed him. Shits and gigs, you know.
Oh no, it's too long to read.
Told you.
What if really popular people are all sleeper agents, sleeper Nazi agents? Like all the most influential actors and actresses in the world are actually sleeper Nazi agents.
Don't worry, there's also one saying Hitler had syphilis.
Probably. He was in the trenches.
I thought,
You can still get syphilis in the trenches, Ross.
right, okay.
You can get syphilis
Ross,
anywhere.
Ross was using a clean mind there for once in his life. Then all of a sudden he gave that wry look to Gavin and realised, you dirty bastard.
You can get pregnant from dirty bathwater.
Shut up! That's an urban myth! Shut
That
up!
makes What?
Shut
A
up!
rat comes in the sewer and all of a sudden you're pregnant.
Bathwater.
Bad
I was like, see if I, decided to have a math debate in my
Bathtub.
in my bathroom.
And you left the water running,
And then-
and David just walked up to him and thought, "Oh, a bath, how convenient. I hope no one's been in it," despite the sort of hazy sort of things floating on the surface.
And I can see
Takes a little dip. Ah, my virginity! Oh,
David is a man.
David is a man, but he's a man boy. He's a man boy woman.
He's a man child.
He's a man child. He's Benjamin Button. He is a man child. We've already discussed this.
Yeah.
Just men can't get pregnant.
Yeah, somehow. I still don't understand how that man got pregnant.
He wasn't a man, he was a woman going through a sex change operation.
Oh. See, that's cheating. That's the media twisting the truth.
It really
If it
is.
was a man...
The media
It was-
twisting the truth. Really, Alistair? Really?
Shut up, says the man who was going to be a journalist. That was going to be your living for a while, twisting the truth.
Exactly.
Hacking phones.
Yeah.
You'd
He
do
didn't
that.
hack phones, he just got conveniently given a number by Mr. Murdoch, the kindest of employers in the world.
Yep.
Who may also have a whip in his personal office.
And also Piers Morgan, cunt that he is.
Nobody
Yeah.
likes him.
And like an Indiana Jones hat, let's be fair, you can't have a whip and have an Indiana Jones hat. Wait, that's not Indiana Jones, is it?
Yeah, it is.
No, it is.
That's one- that's the 18.
Exactly, me too. If you can find them. That should be our theme tune for this or something like that. Do any of you know the 18 theme tune so we can actually like play it or
You just did it there.
That's not all of it though. Like the words that
That's
go
all of
over,
it.
you know, the words that go over it was like.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Like capture for a crime they probably didn't commit and stuff like
Okay,
that.
alright, keep it. No, you need to be going with this, man. No, you're meant to be doing the voiceover bit.
I don't know the words.
Look it up on Google. Google reference.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing, for fuck's sake?
Gavin, stop reading my Star Wars. You better not lose my page.
Is it any good?
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Oh, you sunk my battleship.
Oh, you sunk my battleship. How long has this been recording for?
40 minutes.
Okay, we'll go to about an hour.
What?
What?
We can talk about it for another 20 minutes.
We've been talking for
before
40.
you came by. Look at you, you little tit. Another pop culture reference. Anybody who's listening, who ever actually bothers to comment on this. Anybody actually ever heard a man around who's listening to this? Anybody?
Yep.
Or Old Crow Medicine Show?
No.
Right, you don't need to say any more, Gavin. This is a test. If,
I never.
if anybody actually replies to this saying they know without googling it, no cheating, who Man Ran and what's his face is, Old Crow Medicine Show, then you've got something.
I never even mentioned them.
Mr. T!
Wait, shit, will we get sued for this?
Yes.
Okay, I've never heard that. I don't think anyone else has heard that unless they watched it.
I just like that wee bit as well.
The only problem is we should have really put that at the beginning of this, but if I crop it and put it at the beginning, the whole conversation building up to that will be completely making no sense.
Oh, don't worry. You think any of this makes sense?
Yeah, fair point. None of it makes any sense. Oh. Right, Gavin. Ross brought up a decent enough conversation. You need to come up with something.
What?
I don't know, like some things like, you know, like that game we found where you shuffle songs and you find out what we are. We'll do that next episode.
Don't want to play that again. That game sucks.
That game was awesome.
That's only because you've got like 10 songs on your iPod phone.
Guys, stop trying to play footsie with me.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, classics, old games. You're winning Saturday socks. Oh no, this Saturday. No, it's Sunday.
Saturday.
Yeah, I honestly, when someone said Sunday, I was like, no, the weekend's went too fast. It can't
I'm
be.
wearing a Saturday and a Tuesday sock.
Wow, that's
You really are a man child.
It's too mainstream to wear socks that actually have like the right days in them.
You know, it's actually more mainstream now to be non-mainstream.
Yeah.
It's
Being
brilliant.
mainstream because being mainstream is too unmainstream or not mainstream.
Yeah, you've got to be mainstream now because being unmainstream is mainstream.
Wonder what I am.
A dick.
No, that implies he has a dick, Ross. Then we're going too far here.
Yeah.
That and also is useful.
I'm not that mainstream. I don't have a penis. It's too mainstream.
By the way, Gavin.
Too mainstream. Needs to have a sex change.
No, that's too mainstream.
Or wear so tight pants like John Travolta that your penis reinserts itself in your body, becomes a vagina, and then you like to dress up as women.
That really is mainstream.
Yeah, that's too mainstream.
Being cross-dressing and talking of cross-dressing.
What?
Has anyone seen that Sean Bean classic?
Milk?
Yeah. No. Seriously, he was in a program for BBC the other week. Well, it might have been BBC.
Guys on film.
He was actually a cross-dresser, but I don't know if he actually died in this one or not.
Yeah, it's a documentary. Dies at the end.
I thought you were talking about Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg, you confused with Sean Bean?
Not that Simon Pegg, the other Simon.
There's another Simon Pegg.
Oh my god!
Imagine living in Simon Pegg's shadow. Such a legendary ginger man.
No, it's not Simon Pegg. What's his name? Is it Simon Pegg?
Only he could get... You know why he got put in the Tom Cruise films? Because he was that epic and Hot Fuzz. They should have just carried over the character.
It's kind of like how Lee Evans was in that film.
What?
Lee Evans he was in Doctor Who and he was also in some other film
What?
as a scientist. He played a scientist in Doctor Who. I think he played a scientist in this other film as well.
Oh no, wait, I think I might know what episode you're on about. Was that from the new season? And it was like a house that was abducted by aliens?
No, it was an old one where they're on the bus and they go to the desert. And
Oh, that was
no.
like the first one of Martha
no,
Jones.
I
wasn't
remember
it?
I remember the film. It was 10 million years BC.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, wasn't that Caveman or something?
Yeah, and he played the
Was
Fred
that-
Flintstone!
No.
Meets the Jetsons! What a great crossover that was.
Was that not the ones where he didn't actually have a companion in them? There was like
I'm
only
not
four
talking about
specials.
Doctor Who anymore.
Oh.
I'm talking about the film 10 million years BC.
No, 10,000
Shut the
BC,
fuck
not
up.
10 million
No,
years
10
BC.
million years. No,
10
it's
million years before Christ!
No, it's a total.
God was born!
It's a bullshit title. 10 million years BC. It's about dinosaurs.
Oh yeah.
Blackout Well.
No, 10,000
10,000
BC.
Yeah, because it had a, no, it is because it
That's
had a picture of a massive tiger on the front and a man and like a caveman with a stick pointing up
that was
towards it.
made like 2 years ago. This was made.
It wasn't 2 years ago, was it?
This
2-3
this film
years
was-
ago, something like
The
that.
original this film was made in the 70s.
No, so you need to be on like What's that term when you like verify something to make sure it's true?
This is true. 10 million years BC. I know the.
Yeah, but I do not believe a word you're saying.
I know the film you're talking about.
This comes from the man who opened up when he came into this podcast with, "I made a Coca-Cola espresso today." Yeah.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Lion King, popular culture reference right there.
What is that dark, scary place over yonder, my son? That is Govin.
Hey,
Govin.
shut up! Right.
Govin.
Govin.
What is-
Govin.
I'll do it. What is that dark, scary place over yonder? My son, that is Govin. You must never go there.
I love the way
I'm the
his
father.
father sounds a bit like a slightly less husky Batman, and the son sounded a bit like a child that's just been raped.
I think you were going for Darth Vader, weren't you?
Yeah, because it's voiced by the same person.
See what?
Yes!
He was a
Wait.
voice.
Are we talking about the guy that played Anakin that became Darth Vader, or the guy that played Darth Vader in 4, 5, and 6?
Well, the
'Cause it was a
guy who
different person.
did the
Was his
voice.
name not?
Was it a different person that did the voice that acted him in the films?
Because James Earl Jones is not that tall in real
James
life,
Earl
I don't
Jones
think.
played a African dictator
How
in House.
how bad is that? If you got casted to play Darth Vader then in episodes 4, 5, and 6, technically you're not speaking; it's someone else. You're constantly behind a mask, so no one's ever gonna know who you look like.
And a black guy's doing your voice.
Oh my what? Oh my god! This is.
You honestly think someone that deep a voice is white?
I thought they used this like a robot thing or some shit.
No, he's black.
No, he's black.
That's the other thing I loved about Darth Vader. He had like even on like the third one when it was like so far in the future, but technically it was 4, 5, 6, 7.
And it's also in the past.
Yeah, he had it a long time ago and all that shit. He had like 4 like up and down switches on his chest that were like red and green. They looked as if they had some significant power over his life and death.
Well, that's like.
You
the
push one
pitch
button, he
for
sort of
his-
goes, oh no, my arm has stopped working.
Well, it's actually volume controls for his voice.
So actually,
Yeah.
He doesn't have a dial on him though. Mine just dazzles on his nipples or where they were. Because let's be fair, he's burnt to a crisp.
they don't.
He's got no skin left or anything.
There's no dials in the Star Wars galaxy. That's why they don't.
Well, that's not true. I mean, that's the thing with really old sci-fi films that you watch. That like you'll be there watching it, and they'll be trying to make it look futuristic, but there'll be like really old things in it. Like this radio is essential to us going back to the future, Marty.
Yeah. But it's like Quantum Leap with the wee kind of doodah, and it's like.
You mean the robot that carries a doodah
Uh-huh.
that no one else can touch because he's a robot
It's
and a
got
hologram?
It's like colourful squares, and it goes.
Yeah, he essentially pushes the same 3 colourful squares, and it tells him everything ever needed to know in the universe and time.
Which we have now, but it doesn't go. And you don't really hit it to make it work.
Why did you just sound like R2D2?
That's what the sound
It's
is.
not R2D2.
Damn.
R2's smaller, and according to you, probably blacker.
Well, it was played by Cleveland and the Family Guy one.
I can't do a Cleveland voice anymore. I've lost it.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I'm proud to be right back in my hometown where my new family lives. There's old friends and new friends and even a bear. Through good times and bad times, it's true love we share. And now I found a place where everyone will know my happy black sky face. This is the Cleveland Show. Yeah!
Come here, kitty.
No, and when we were at
He's got too high pitched a voice for a black man.
Oh yeah, when we were at Download, we started singing, like, all the camps were just, like, singing the Family Guy theme tune, and then the American Dad theme tune, and Kenny started on the Cleveland Show one, and I joined in, and then it just went nowhere. It went literally nowhere. We got as far as
Racism!
we got as far as just saying Cleveland Brown, and it just died after that.
Oh my god.
Rape.
Well, that's the other thing, like, there's an episode of Cleveland Brown, like, shaves his mustache, and his voice gets even higher.
Yeah, it was like a sort of filter.
Doesn't even cover his mouth, his mustache. It just looks like a dog turd that's bent a bit.
Yeah.
Who's Azrael?
Israel?
Israel, yeah, who's that?
Oh, he's a character in the Batman universe. Well, he's actually in
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham City. He's in it for like all of about maybe 2 minutes. You find him wandering around. And
Touching himself.
You find him 4 places and then he'll speak to you and he basically hints at like there being a third Arkham game.
He says, producers may release it. Why is he Batman? Fuck, I don't know. Producers may release a third game. Be on the lookout, Batman. That means you're gonna get your back broken. Oh my god, Bane might be in the next one.
Oh my god.
It will cause great pain for you.
That sounded a bit like Bill Crosby or some really weird English voice there.
I love that though.
Oh yeah, Catwoman. I mean, her like appearance changes so much from films to TV shows to
Are
games.
you
It's
really complaining?
well, as long as she's got big enough tits, that's all that matters in the end, really.
Exactly.
I mean, I love the way she. I mean, it's a natural distraction element, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's
Also-
338? What's that?
Let's see.
Look,
I thought you said what's Rule 34 though.
Let's not go there.
338, right? Look at this. I read this just in the last one there. Where is it?
Page 338.
Right. Oh, wait. Give me it. Something silly.
I'm just going.
Stop being silly. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Right, see that 338 there?
Uh-huh.
Watch this shit. Right, it's probably a different number.
Well, this is probably
That'd be
not.
such a letdown if it is.
Hang
Or I
on,
could have
we're
just
gonna
found.
let 'em-
I could have just found the biggest. It is. Look, 338.
Right. Well, here's why, Gavin. You're looking at Batgirl number 6 of the new 52 DC, right?
Right, this is number.
I'm looking at number 5, which has 338 in it.
Yeah, right. So what's the number mean?
Is it only me that sees the connection here?
Look, he said 338 twice.
Is it only me that sees?
Oh,
the
I get what he's
connection?
going now. And for anyone who and to explain to Gavin, in the comic,
Comics have continuity.
yeah, he's reading 5, you're reading 6. A comic doesn't finish, doesn't start and finish in like
It's
4
not one
pages.
contained story.
So it's the same
dipshit.
story, and they're all saying the same thing because they've been hypnotized, and for some reason they say 338. It doesn't actually explain that in those 2 comics for reference, and it ends on the one that Gavin's reading as well.
338.
Right, people. Well, we've got. I better just remind you that we'll need to finish this off soon because it's in like 51 minutes.
Okay. Wait, we haven't actually introduced Gavin.
I was gonna say, I meant to say that like 3 times. But so you got time to introduce yourself and leave yourself, Gavin, because you were saying Ewan's, what are you doing? There's all these references and not mentioning who they are. Gavin walked in, and even though I told him when he walked into my house, just decided no, let's not go there. Let's glaze over that.
I have a very magnetic personality.
He has a very magnetic personality.
Yeah, your personalities are very magnetic. All 6 of them.
What are those, Ross?
You calling me a schizophrenic?
No.
Well,
Call
well
me
actually, to a sense, different personalities. Yeah, we're going somewhere there. Maybe traits or attributes. Yeah.
No, I'm not calling you that at all, Gavin. I'm calling you a nut job.
You actually charge me for extra seats when I go on a plane.
Yes.
It's not room for me, my ego. It's me, my room for my killer personality, my friendly personality, my druggy personality.
Terrorist personality.
Or as I just call it, weekdays.
Oh God.
I'm not hungry. I'm Batman.
That's what happens to Ross. He wakes up. He goes to sleep on a Sunday night. He's happy. Ross wakes up on a Sunday. He's a different person. He's just that one personality that only comes out of his inner mind consciousness. Mondays to half days on a Saturday.
Oh, that is like as soon as I want to walk out and work on a Saturday.
You just forget who you are and become someone
I was
else.
just like, as soon as I turn the key in the door and walk away,
Hang on.
different personality.
I thought that was Joker. It's Clown Thug.
Yeah, like
Yes.
a Joker clown fog. You're going. We gotta finish this. Okay.
Is that like one of his goons?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
See that crap. We can have this because that's just completely out of context. You're just Gavin reading my comics. Well, not even reading them, looking at the advertisement, which is
You
kind of
think-
sad.
Do you think Hush could be Bane and he's all bandaged up because he got hit by Catwoman's bite?
No,
No.
because
When did he get hit? Oh no, yeah, of course. No, spoiler alert. We can't say that. We can't
it's
say that.
different universes anyway. The Arkham universe is different from the Nolan movie.
Yeah, because they don't have God in it or
Is Batwoman
or an Italian job guy.
is Catwoman a bad character?
She's
a
an anti-hero.
dirty
Right.
girl.
She's an anti-hero, really.
Yeah. Now, can you let us finish what we were going on about? I bloody forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah, it's like a
Really?
different. Yeah, no, right. Well, yeah, probably after this, but that's not the point. I was like,
Whoa, you're actually propositioning me.
you're
but
like
we were talking-
Professor Moriarty. No, not Moriarty. The guy that becomes like, like basically
Moriarty.
the other version of the Hulk.
Oh,
He's in like
Bruce
League of
Banner.
No, it becomes the
No,
the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. The guy Jekyll and Hyde. It's like that. You've got two
Oh,
personalities within you, and you can call them out whenever you want to. Because Jekyll and Hyde, they like decide between.
Yeah, that's
them.
exactly what I do. I bust out my phone. Hello, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah,
yes,
you're
do some work for me.
You're really just talking to no one, and then all of a sudden you just change and you go crazy.
Is this Wolverine in the future?
Yes.
Mad shit, man.
I don't know. I kind of want to read it though.
Gas masks and
I'm
shit.
kind of want to. Steal
Okay,
it
you
and
can read it once this is done, right?
Yes.
Gavin, you better introduce yourself. Oh wait, actually, I forgot. Ross introduced himself and said his Twitter name. I better say mine. I don't think. Well, I said I'm Alison or Alistair. I'm actually Alison, but my Twitter name is that guy Ali. So.
Are you back
if you
to
wanna
that now?
follow- Well, we better because I never actually said it because we just went on and rambled.
Yeah.
Which I suppose is the objective of this, but you know.
I don't know what mine is. What is mine?
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Is
Gavin.
it not Gavin McCorkadale?
Yeah,
in
it's-
which case we'll need.
No,
to get
isn't
to
it
this.
Gavin_MCQ?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll go on Twitter and find out.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's just Gavin.
Hang on, give me
_MCQ.
some. Just give me some like segue music right now. Just like.
Do
Do the dating game theme tune.
What's the dating game? I forgot it.
Now let's give Gavin a big dating game kiss. Mwah!
Ross actually got up, pinned Gavin to the floor, and kissed him there.
Who's that man?
Just imagine,
Yeah, it's-
just imagine an alien jumping on a man in an old folk clothes because he's from Old Crow Medicine Show that, and he's pinned him to the ground like his arms are on the wall, and he's just taking a big slobbery deep breath. Yeah, an actual slobbery deep breath. That's how livid this is, and he's just basically octopused Gavin's lips, and he's went all over them. Yeah, that.
Oh, you are sick in the head, man. That's
I'm-
coming from me.
Coming from a rapist.
Yeah.
But we better watch where that goes. We don't want people to go, by the way, I listen to these guys on YouTube. One of them openly admits he's a rapist. Also, he's Jekyll and Hyde. I feel a bit scared of this alien guy. So far, Ross, your character profile is far more defined than the pair of us. You're an Aryan rapist who's actually Jekyll and Hyde.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
Must
that.
be at high school.
Right, hurry up and tell me what Gavin's thing is.
Gavin's is at Gavin_MCQ.
Okay. And Gavin is someone else that'll be featuring in this podcast from every now and
And
then.
include us in your FFs.
What's that?
What?
Fs?
For Friday.
Oh yeah, Fall Friday. Or, as we prefer to call it, Go Fuck Yourself Friday.
We only take that from Gavin Rants though.
Yeah, go on YouTube and follow Oojali Ooh,
Ooh, jelly, ooh.
or more commonly known as the Gentleman's Rank. Because to be fair, I don't think anyone really refers to it as Oojali Ooh.
I do.
Yeah, but that's just because like we're passionate followers.
Sure, it's not. Ooh, jelly. Ooh.
Oh, jelly! Ew, you're only saying that because you hate jelly.
No, it's like, ooh, jelly.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No, I think it's more. Oh, jelly! Oh,
Get in my jelly.
get in my jelly. To be fair, see when you said belly, there was another word you could have said that began with B that would have went with my the way I was talking out. That would have sounded quite sickening.
Get in my
B O A. And you get where this is going?
Bo.
Get in my boo baldy.
Oh yeah, I get him. Yeah, I know where you're going with now. Get in my.
Yeah, let's just leave it.
Yeah.
Let's 15 certificate this right here.
It's a special friend.
It's a special friend that John Travolta doesn't have. I can imagine, even though we'll probably have no subscribers at all, there'll just be somehow we'll get a call from John Travolta's agent or a tranny, one of the two, saying, one, do you know John Travolta, or two, you can't say this because we will sue you for as we talked at the beginning, like legal slander or some shit. God. Alright, well Gavin, are you gonna? You've got a minute to say hello and goodbye.
I don't know what to say.
Well, your character will get defined over the next and coming podcast, I'm certain.
Yeah, there'll be more.
Okay.
There'll be more. Your ear holes will bleed more, YouTube.
We'll come in your ears even more.
Then we might go in the back entrance as well.
Business in the back rooms.
Exactly.
It's all behind closed doors.
Really? I like to think alleyways. I like to think people put in their headphones and listen to this on YouTube in alleyways and feel dirty about themselves. It's like their dirty little secret they leave that wife to do.
be yours, my
Three little secret. Oh my god, isn't that like You Made Sex or some shit?
No, it's all American Reject.
Oh,
You honestly
yeah.
think, what self-respecting person listens to You Me at Sex? I'm about to get so much hate for that.
You've already destroyed Lady Gaga and John Travolta. And that's only been an hour at best.
To be honest, You Me at Sex fans scare me more, mainly because they listen to that.
Okay, well we've just went over an hour, so. Right, I think we'll see. We need to think of a name for this. We need to think of a name so I can actually name this.
The Rapist Podcast?
The rape. No, we can't go, depending how long this goes, with the
Rapecast.
rape cast. Oh my
Why
god.
not?
Oh shit, but that was. That sounds a bit. No, fuck it. It's not going to be witty. What am I going on here?
The Weird Fuckos Podcast?
Yeah, let's just go for. We might not be able to put fuckos in the title for YouTube actually,
The Weirdos. The Weird...
or iTunes. If this eventually goes to iTunes, we won't be able to. So we'll need to think of something that goes.
The Ramblecast.
Ramblecast. No, that's like the Wombles. Look for inspiration on the things in my room, as sparsely populated as it is.
The Comical Podcast, because I'm looking at a comic book, so I can use comics.
That sounds so childish. You would if you went on iTunes and seen something called the Comical Podcast, would you download it?
No bit.
No.
Depends what the description said.
Tits, 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 tits.
I'd definitely read it then.
Or if you're a girl, Taylor Lautner, Taylor Lautner, Taylor Lautner, Taylor Lautner, Taylor Lautner, and Kirsten Stewart, how could you? I thought we had love.
Who's Taylor Lautner?
Oh.
Guy that plays the werewolf in Twilight.
Oh, wait, no, because I'm straight.
Yeah.
Wait, no, not werewolf, sorry, what the fuck am I saying? It's turning to Jekyll and Hyde again. Are you in Twilight, Ross? Are you Taylor Lautner?
I don't know.
Imagine an alien Taylor Lautner that rapes and also is Jekyll and Hyde. That's Ross's character profile right there. If anybody wants to send in your drawings of Ross, you can do that.
Where are they going to send in the drawings?
Well, if this is on YouTube, they can post it in the comments or send me a PM or whatever the fuck it is on YouTube and it'll be there. Or you could at us on Twitter, obviously, because we said it. I'll include that in the description.
Please don't.
Well, you're never on it anyway, so it doesn't matter, Gavin. We created you it, you were happy for like 5 minutes, then you left.
Oh, like, this looks good. And I just didn't bother.
Well, that isn't our fault that you've got the first generation iPhone and you just.
Think about getting a 5.
Oh, yeah, 5 in October.
Yeah.
Although I'll need to wait till the following March when they iron out all the bugs, because that's when my contract runs out.
No, that's not bad. Better than my brick phone anyway.
Contract never runs out.
Yeah, that's because yours is
That's because it's like
already done.
£7 a month. Have any of you ever heard of that actually? A £7 a month contract with this boy's got? That's fucking crazy. You get like 20 texts a month in 3 minutes.
No, I get 100 minutes and 50 texts a month.
Wow. Wow.
And I don't use
That
any
says it
of
all
them.
about your social life, really, doesn't
I
it?
literally use 0 minutes a month.
Yeah, because I always have to call you and you never fucking answer. Right, well, we gotta come up. What was it? What were we calling this? Rapecast? No, it wasn't Rapecast.
Oh,
Was it Idiotcast?
Sten and Scheiss.
Stan and Scheiss. Scheissercast! No, we can't call it that. We'll get too much German people.
Sten and Scheiss. Yodel.
We'll call it the podcast. People will type in podcast and they'll just be like, oh, the podcast. What's the podcast? It's the podcast, obviously.
The...
Come on, Ross, you came up with something and we forgot it.
It was the Comical Cast, I believe I came up with.
Comcast.
Conquest? Conquest! No, Conquad.
Kumquatch!
Conquad. Conquad? Compod. No, that can't be right.
Compod.
Compod!
It's just getting fucking weird now.
And it wasn't fucking weird before.
That's
No.
what you call an iPhone or iPod that you watch porn on.
Stop going off track. We're already over an hour. We need to stop. We need to, but we can't stop without saying it because people are listening to something that they don't know what it's called.
Right, we'll come up with something. I don't know.
We can't do it episode 2, obviously, because
No,
then.
we'll come up with it, but after we finish recording, right?
Oh wait, I'll just pause it. Be back recording. The irony of all that was, after we paused that, Gavin actually came up with a really intellectual name, like literally 10 seconds after I paused that.
Actually Ross.
Meanwhile, I continue to read my comic.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
that was stole from my
well, this is the drag pod
That's David, Ross, Ali.
and Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin,
That's
you
all the
read
people.
it.
3 of us are here right now. The D isn't here right now. The D.
He's not cool enough to be the D.
The sad thing is that'll probably be the analogy what it is.
D.
Well, that means you're the G.
What's that?
Oh, so if I get a spot on me, I can be the G-spot.
No, when you get segmentation, and now time for G-spot. Oh, God.
Now, I know what you all are thinking. I'm gonna gain 40 pounds by an oversized guitar beating.
I love the way you turned it. Oh, I'm gonna gain 40 pounds by banjo, become the next hick. No, actually, you're not the G-spot, because you're Ross Black. So you're the R spot. You're the R-rated spot. You can work with that.
That sounds
Yeah,
about right.
that sounds about right. Let's go with that. Okay, this has been the Drag Pod. Tune in whenever the fuck we do another one of these for more ramblings and hopefully not more slander of John Travolta and Lady Gaga. before we
Broken
get-
fucking roll.
Okay, so from him, that Fanny, and me, this is the Drag Pod. Goodbye.